Divinely Guided Tarot. This is a career and finance reading for Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. I will go ahead and put the timestamps down below for you. I do a lot of private readings as far as finance and careers. Just never really downloaded one for you guys, so I thought I would take the opportunity to do that for you guys. And this reading is very based on Aries, Leos, or Sagittarius as far as what your energy is like. In order for you to really get a good play as far as which direction to take your life in career or success, money, laying a good foundation for you based on your energy, learning what is a good choice for you to go forward to make that success and make that money really work for you. So I do hope that you like it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for your support. Leave me your comments and let me know if you really like this layout. Thanks. Have a great day. Hi, welcome Aries. This is what is influencing your finances. Spirit, what is surrounding the energy for Aries regarding their finances, careers? What is blocking them from growth? What do they need to see in here about their finances, please? Money, 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 please. What can they improve? Okay. All right. Okay, so for some of you, you could be feeling like you're just stagnant. Like there could be unfinished business. Perhaps maybe you started some kind of project, but you didn't end it. So this has really caused like a stagnation kind of energy within you. So what you need to do is clear that up. Finish something that you've started, okay? You could have a tendency to procrastinate, but Spirit is telling you, get out of that, because if you stay in that kind of stagnant energy, for some of you, you could be feeling like there's a fear of poverty. Maybe for some of you, I feel like maybe you've remodeled your home, you're spending a lot of money on it. It's got you like where you feel like you're strapped for cash, but it's like finish that and then everything will turn out the way it's supposed to. On the upside of it, it's like your problems will be solved, and then you may get like maybe an unexpected return, okay? But definitely you need, if you're feeling like where you're just not moving as far as finances and career, it's like you gotta move out of that, okay? With the 10 of Swords right here, and it is a 10. It is something that is completing for you. With the Queen of Wands, this is something that you really need to take a creative side of yourself. Perhaps there's a lot of creativity with the Queen of Wands. So it's like really finding that passion inside for you to move forward with some bright new idea. So whatever new ideas you're getting, Spirit is pretty much telling you, follow your intuitive guides and really move on it. As far as career-based and business, the Queen of Wands embodies a person who could be an actor, an entertainer, someone who creates things, pretty much an artist. They're very passionate, very creative. This could be maybe a pull for you to be like in a fashion figure, like a consultant, something like this. Very much a person who could be a confident, as far as I'm hearing anybody that can come to you and tell you their problems. So maybe like psychology, something like this. It could also deal with a person who is in like professional sports, like sports medicine. So it's like anywhere where you can take the lead and work for yourself. So maybe you're getting a pull to really work for yourself. And with the High Priestess, it's like there's some kind of time that's been waited. Maybe you're waiting to make this move. Maybe you've waited because you didn't know what you want to do. But I definitely do feel like it's pulling you towards something that you can have leadership in for yourself.
maybe venturing off to a new business as far as self-employment, or maybe one of those careers that I just listed, because they do tend to work by themselves. Okay, so you work well by yourself. It's like you don't need someone babysitting you. Okay, with the high priestess also, it's like you want to develop something. You're waiting to develop something, and I feel like you're just waiting for that right moment to come for you. Okay, so this could be with trade, like finances. You could be getting a pull to like maybe public activities or public relations. So this is a new direction that you might be getting pulled towards. I do see for some of you, you want to start a new career. As far as venturing out to something new and different, something that you can take more leadership, definitely. The high priestess also does speak of like perhaps, you know, like money will come in. Even though you've been waiting for that money and it's not coming in, it does predict in the future after the waiting period that money will come in for you, as far as like new products or like a future business endeavor, or maybe you are getting pulled to a new job, seek a new job, so some kind of new offer could come to you. What I'm hearing is that for some of you, you may just get a call out of the blue from one of those agencies, like a recruiter. Like maybe they see your resume somewhere and they just contact you out of the blue to get you to go with them. Because I do see like a big corporation coming after some of you. So this is definitely something that maybe you've been waiting for or something like this. So if your money has really, you feel like your money hasn't been doing what you want it for you with the high priestess, it's like that waiting period will end and you'll end up getting some kind of bonus, something unexpected that comes in for you. Okay. So I do feel like you're seeking a new partnership. You want something. Maybe you're bored where you're at. You're not being paid the money you're wanting. I do see you, for some of you, getting a pull to work for yourself. Okay, so now would be the time to do that. Now is the time to really rush into that for yourself. Don't hold back. Okay. So it's like when you allow yourself to go through the steps, business will really begin to flourish for you. And I do feel like an unexpected person might come in and help you guys, as far as if you're wanting to start a new business, maybe a new partnership with someone. Okay. With the Nine of Cups, you guys may be overindulging in something. Maybe you're feeling strapped for cash because you're not watching your money. Okay, so maybe you need to watch your money a little bit tighter and not overindulge. So save some money with the Nine of Cups. Of like, save some money for yourself. But this is a wish fulfillment card as well. So whatever you're trying to branch out yourself, and you will have a wish fulfillment. Something will come in for you that will give you that sense of, okay, I'm doing it, and the money will start coming in. A Nine of Cups, it does speak of inheritance. So maybe you'll get this big lump sum, and the High Priestess as well. It's like I'm hearing something unexpected is going to come as far as a big lump sum of money for you guys. Okay, maybe through inheritance for some of you. And definitely with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like for some of you, I see that maybe, for some of you that are closer to the more earth side, maybe some of you that are more towards the cusp of Taurus and Aries, some of you are getting a pull to really be the kind of, do the kind of work where you're saving the planet. Like, you want to do something better for the planet. So maybe this is a direction that you want to take for some of you, as far as being more green. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you want to take care of the earth, okay, for some of you. But the Queen of Pentacles is really great because if you're getting pulled more towards something like this, and because you could be with the High Priestess, it speaks about learning, okay, having knowledge come in and learning. So I feel like if you're being pulled to a new direction as far as work, this is telling you you could go into psychology. because you guys are great healers. You guys are great listeners. You give great advice. So Queen of Pentacles is saying you could go into psychology. You could even become writers if you guys are seeking like writing. Like a painter, you could go into painting, something very creative. And whatever, if you're trying to like create something as far as invent something, you could be getting a pull to go into inventions, something like this. Okay, but it's telling you pretty much follow what you're feeling on the inside and allow that growth to expand for you, because once you do that, then the money flow will start coming in for you. Okay, so I do feel like definitely they're telling me you're gonna get a surprise call from someone, a recruiter trying to pull you into a different business, company, business, something like this. Okay, and I do feel like there's a person out in your environment that's gonna be able to help you move forward. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, it's pretty much just telling you, you know, your focus is on that, holding on to your money, security, not having poverty in your life. So that is not a bad thing as far as money, you know, because you do need to hold on to it and not overindulge in it so that you don't feel like you're lacking. This is something that maybe something has evolved for you guys where you've learned to hold on to your money more, okay, for some of you. And so if you've been feeling like you don't have enough money coming in to pay your bills and that kind of stuff, it's saying it's going to come in for you. It's definitely going to come in for you. So hold on if you're feeling like you don't have enough money, okay? So I definitely do feel with the Knight of Swords, there's something coming in for you, something that's just out of the blue. Like I'm telling you, it's just going to surprise you, okay? It's also telling you, make a move on any kind of new business activities, any kind of new ventures, or any kind of new potential enterprises that you can get yourself into. Take that leap of faith, go forward, okay? You will be able to be lucrative in your money once you make that move. So if you've been feeling like you've just been sitting around and nothing's been happening for you, it's time to move with the Knight of Swords and rush into it, okay? So what I can see from this, as far as for you Aries folk, is that really your focus should be on coming to terms with where you are with your money, your career, okay? And turn away from negative thinking, any patterns, any bad habits or patterns that you have, okay? So look for alternative paths for you to have growth, and really have faith that you're going to be able to be successful and allow money to come in, because you know, if you carry this kind of energy where you don't feel like you're having enough, this is law of attraction, guys. It's like the more you put that out, the more you get it back in towards for you, okay? So I definitely do feel like you guys are heading in the right direction. I do feel like some of you are getting some career offers, changes, maybe branching out on your own. I did give you some kind of specific careers that maybe you may be wanting to learn and you know, focus yourself on, because once you realize how you as an Aries works, there's vocational study and courses that can really how can I say this, things that will line up for you better as far as who you are on the inside. Because when you go to school and you're younger and you pick your career when you're a young person, you really don't know who you really are and who you evolve to be until you get older. And so now you may be getting called to learn something new that is more productive, counterproductive to the person that you are as far as your energy. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. But I do hope you like this. Please leave me your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, Leos, let's see what's coming up for your business, okay? Money, business, what can they do with money? What's coming in? What's stopping them? What's blocking them? How can they make more money for Leos, please? Okay. Okay, Leo. So your focus could be right now on perhaps maybe you've been working on a project and you feel like the money's not coming in. But the more that you continue and really follow that project that you've been working on, it will pay off in the future. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's saying something's gonna come to you, where in the past money was held up. Now it's gonna come to you. You're gonna have you could be having a potential for a new business partner, a new benefactor in your business, which is going to bring you success and prosperity. So also it's telling you if you're stuck in a place where you're not happy with your business partner or your work or employment, something like this, now is the time to move forward so that you can be successful and get that kind of money that you're searching for. With the Two of Wands, this is definitely where perhaps you've been waiting for something to come to for you. As far as making plans for expansion, perhaps maybe remodeling your business. In other words, giving your business a new facade, a new look, something like this. And you've been waiting to do that. Maybe now is the time for you to do that. If you're an independent person, as far as self-employed. Okay, with the Two of Wands, that definitely it feels like you're directing your energy towards improving yourself or your business as far as your image or your status. Okay, so definitely networking to build the growth of your business. Okay, for some of you that are self-employed. So I definitely feel like things are going to start to materialize for you because you've been waiting for things to really prosper. Okay. So it does also speak for some of you. You could be searching for a new employment. You could be getting out of something that you're ready to move on. Maybe you've outgrown where you work. You've met your maximum capacity at that workplace and now you're venturing out. And so now perhaps maybe you're waiting for that offer to come in from another person, another business, something like this. Okay. So I do feel for some of you, if you've had a delay in money, perhaps maybe money not coming in regularly like you're used to, or maybe a slowdown in money, I do feel like that's going to pick up for you soon. Okay. I feel as if some kind of promotions are coming in for you, where maybe I feel like another benefactor might come into your business and help you, whether it be your business or employment. Someone else in the work area will be beneficiary to you because they will help you to expand. Okay. And so I do feel like new partnerships are coming in for you as far as business. With the Sun, it's definitely telling you, things might have been uncertain in the past as far as not being able to move forward, not knowing which way to go, and perhaps maybe money being stuck and not coming in. Well, this is just telling you, it is going to start to flow in for you and have success and victory with whatever you're trying to grow. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to grow something, and for some time it's been waiting, like not really happening yet, but all of a sudden it's just going to happen for you. Okay, so you have to stay optimistic. But the Sun is telling you, stay optimistic and really expect things to go up for you as far as business mergers, perhaps a project maybe finally being funded or going through, which will allow you to prosper and have success under your belts. This also could be that you might be being offered a public job. Like maybe someone will contact you for like a public speaking job, something like this, where you're speaking for somebody. Maybe what is that called? An interpreter, something like this. Okay, for some of you, and I feel like somebody would come in and just offer you this job out of the blue. So new money is coming in, and perhaps for some of you with the Sun too, it's saying that if you've been in some sort of lawsuit for some time and it's taken forever to settle, eventually this lawsuit or claim, something like this, a claim is gonna finally break through and there'll be a settlement on it, and you're gonna get a big payoff. whether it be for yourself. I feel like this could happen as far as personally or in business, okay, with the sun right there. Um, so you are getting new ideas to begin something new, sort of like formulate new projects, new ideas. So follow it. Spirit is telling you follow it, okay? So definitely with the Queen of Pentacles, it does speak about expansion, for having growth, being really strong, being able to grow pretty much anything. If you've had some kind of negativity, some kind of something that you thought held you back, it's like now it's going to begin to prosper. So whatever you've been, whatever's been holding you back, you're going to be able to move forward now with the Queen of Pentacles. And for some of you, it could definitely mean that you're trying, if you're being pulled to do something new, as far as change careers, teaching could be good for you. Metaphysical, something metaphysical where, you're like a healer, more down to earth kind of careers, like saving the planet, recycling, something like this, where you could definitely be a teacher, maybe psychology, something like this, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. If you're being pulled to a new venture, a new direction, because the High Priestess here is definitely saying you could be being pulled to something new, okay? With the Four of Swords, this is where you definitely are being pulled to a new activity, okay? Whether it be an activity within the business that you already have, forming something new inside that business, or going back to school or vocational school and learning something new. With the Four of Swords, that you have an emphasis for yourself to move, and perhaps maybe starting with, it could be something like with creatively, as far as graphics, printing, papers, materials, something like this. Maybe you could start something on your own as far as a graphic design place, or something where you print out a lot of papers. Like I see papers and something like this where you're designing stuff and printing it out for people, if that makes sense. Banners, shirts, something like this. It's totally a new venture for you. Maybe it's something you've thought about, okay? Also with this card, I do feel like your business is going to be transformed. Maybe you've been working on that, to transform a business or a job that you've had. I feel like a person will come in, like an unexpected person will come in and help you. I'm seeing media, maybe somebody in the media, someone in like legal department, police. Maybe you're gonna get a big project with someone in a big corporation, okay? Someone who's out in the public. I do feel for some of you, you're going into public, something with public relations, okay? So Four of Swords, it's also telling you, if you felt some kind of tension at work, for some of you that are bosses or, higher up, you may need to release someone. Maybe someone's causing turmoil for you in your workspace, and you might be needing to let go of that person, fire that person, in order to make the workflow a little bit easier, okay? That's if you're in like a managerial kind of position. You might have to be doing that, which, it could cause you some kind of stress having to do that to somebody, but it will improve your work situation, okay? Let's see, with the Magician, you definitely, this is new beginnings. This is definitely with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Something new is formulating for you, some new idea. Follow that new idea. You're being guided to start something new. With the Magician, really focusing on new beginnings. I hear for some of you buying a new house, buying properties that you can make money off, maybe flipping houses, because I'm hearing real estate, okay, where you'll be successful in real estate for some of you. Maybe this is a new start for you and doing something completely different than you've ever done before. But the Magician is telling you, you have the power to do anything you truly want. you have this discipline right here, and you definitely do have to follow your intuitive messages that you're getting from spirit, so that you can have success down below here in the material world. Okay. So new partnerships too. If it's not venturing off something new for yourself, there's someone's coming in and going to give you a new offer. I feel like it's a dark-haired man is going to come and rescue you for something. I see him like offering you something. Okay, a new partnership, maybe benefactor, something like this in your business, where you pretty much thought it was lost, but something new is coming in, and I feel it's a man with dark hair. I see him. Okay. So with the High Priestess, you're definitely been waiting. You've been waiting for something. You've been waiting for success to really hit you. And I feel like that's going to come in. I feel like you have all the knowledge that you need to move forward. As far as with the High Priestess, this is telling you've had a time to wait, but now things are going to start formulating for you. It could be where you're definitely going towards more of a metaphysical kind of thing, as far as definitely teaching, healing, listening to somebody, really following your intuition, maybe going back to school, learning something new, as far as in vocational, or something new as far as really learning who you are now, as far as maybe making a career change. Okay. And then with the Nine of Wands, this is definitely, some of you been banged up. You've been banged up, maybe not being appreciated at work. Maybe this is where that intuitive guidance is coming in for you to move forward and start working on your own. Or perhaps maybe don't be scared to move forward to find a new job that makes you more money, that gives you that sense of security. Because I feel like maybe you're in a job that just doesn't really appreciate you. Maybe there's a lot of conflict at work. I do feel that right here too with the Four of Swords. There's some kind of conflict at work, and you might have to take that move, let go of your ego, and move and start something new. That's definitely what the Magician and High Priestess and the Sun, they're telling you, move. If you're feeling like underpaid, overworked, stressed out, banged up at the job, it's time to move to something new. Okay. Nine of Wands too, it definitely could be where you need to have self-discipline, you need to have courage, you need to stand up for yourself, you really need to have faith, okay, and finding strength. But because once you do that, it's like you're going to start making money. It's crazy. It could be something that you want to craft on your own, as far as making your own, like crafting something creative that'll make you money, okay? But you need to really find that balance in yourself and be assertive, okay? Be assertive and stand up for yourself with the Nine of Wands. I do feel with this one too, maybe, you're going to have an increase of salary. All the cards are telling you, you're going to have an increase of salary, but you have to have that faith. I keep getting pulled to, you really have to have faith in yourself in order to move forward, okay? And definitely maybe something metaphysical, as far as spirituality, healing, something new for you, okay? Getting out of the material realm, as far as becoming more of a healer and a teacher for some of you, okay? I do see that pull. So definitely, I do feel like opportunities are opening up for you. Good fortune will definitely come, and it comes as far as networking. They're saying to network, go out there and put yourself out there and network. So definitely, I feel like your best course of action, what they're telling you right now, is really to have faith in yourself, focus on what you're trying to create, and they're telling you to pray and ask for what is rightfully yours, okay? And to continue to apply yourself so that you can build and grow, because there is success here for you. You have a lot of tools and a lot of things that are coming into play for you, but you have to take charge in your life. If you're holding back, you're going to sort of not be able to evolve into what you want as far as making your money and being successful, okay? So really follow your passions and take that leadership because you guys are leaders. All right. So I do hope you like this reading. Please leave me your comments, like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what is up for you guys as far as finance. Spirit, for Sagittarius, man and female, I would like to know what is coming in as far as money. Let's see how they can improve, what they need to know about money, please, Sagittarius. Okay, let's take the first one that fell out. All right. So you guys have been having some struggles perhaps, but I do feel like that's going to end for you. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so what I see here is, you know, you definitely could be where you're just having a lot of, you have a lot on your plate. I feel like if you work in an office or something like this, you're just like overwhelmed with paperwork. But I do feel like for some of you, you could be searching for like a new job or like a new career. But with the Ten of Wands, what it's pretty much telling you is that, you know, maybe you have a lot of projects on your desk. So like, don't give up on it. Like, finish it. You will finish it and then overcome. And so it's like being really like pushing yourself to get over whatever hurdles or time frames that you have as far as your work. So don't get yourself overwhelmed, okay? And also, for some of you, with the Eight of Cups, I do feel like you're wanting to change your environment. I almost feel like for some of you, you just want to sort of like not even show up to work, like quit a job, maybe walk away from it, which, you know, it could say that if you do that, you will expand yourself, because if you're staying somewhere where you're not really liking where you're working, it could definitely hold you back from progress and success, okay? So definitely for you guys, you could be feeling that way. I feel like immediately once the cards fell out, it's like you felt like you're feeling overwhelmed. But on the plus side of the Eight of Cups, it could definitely be that, you know, your business will expand, or your skills could be in high demand once you get out of a slump. So you could be in a kind of business where, you know, it's like a feast or famine time, where you're super busy and then you're at the bottom. You know, it's really dead, really slow, and then all of a sudden it prevails and it goes faster as far as work. Okay. With the Empress here, it's pretty much telling you, you know, you could be searching for a new job, as far as maybe starting a new career, getting out of something that you've been doing, and it's sort of going with the Eight of Cups, where I feel like you want to expand yourself. So also with the Empress, it does mean like if you've been having money issues, that will resolve itself, okay? You could embark on a new project or a new career, or probably meet a new person that can help you out of that finance struggle. And it could be in a sense of going to a new training program, or moving into like money marketing, some kind of enterprise like that, okay? Also, you could get a pull to maybe change a career into human resources, something that you know, you can help other people. Let's see what else. Perhaps like a job recruiter, something like this. If you're looking for something different, this is the temperament that will fit your energy as far as your sign. Okay, with the Empress, success will come. You know, if you're feeling like you're just overwhelmed with paperwork, I do see a lot of paperwork. a lot of projects, a lot of things being given to you. With the Ten of Wands and the Empress, it's pretty much telling you, you got to keep doing it. You have to keep going, and then eventually everything will get better for you as far as feeling overwhelmed at work. Maybe you just have too many projects right now. I do feel that for you. And then also, you could be feeling like, I feel like you just want to get away. For some of you, it causes you to have some kind of emotional withdrawal, because work is really affecting you as far as the home life, okay? But with the Seven of Swords, I do also get that kind of feeling where you might just blow off work and just not even show up. If you have another job lined up, you could have a job lined up, and you could definitely like walk away from that job and just start the new job. I do see that. Because I do feel like you just want to walk away from your responsibilities. Maybe they're not, maybe you feel like they're just taking too much from you and they're not giving you enough wherever you're working, okay? So do you expect a gain? You could expect a gain with the Seven of Swords after going through a slump period too, because I do feel like you guys are in careers where you take a big dip and then it comes right back up. Like I said, feast or famine. Either you have a lot or you don't. Okay. With the Four of Wands, it's definitely pretty much telling you the same thing. It's like you want to quit. You want to quit something. So I see you guys really wanting to take a new kind of job or a new kind of start a new venture. Perhaps maybe going to work for yourself with the King of Pentacles above here. So it could be something like that for you guys. I do feel like if you're traveling, if you're like a traveling, you travel a lot for business, I do feel like you're going to meet someone, or maybe like get a contract signed, something that'll be profitable for you, like a beneficial contract, okay? And for some of you too, with these two cards right here together, I feel as if someone in your work environment could be sabotaging you as far as just getting under your skin. But this is telling you, you know, ignore them. Don't give them any kind of, like, don't let them know that they're bugging you, and let it ride, okay? For some of you, I do feel that if you are like an employer or a boss or something like this, you might have to lay off people that are causing some kind of commotion in the work. They could be someone that might be stealing from you, or trying to take your ideas, something like this, okay? Which would be very hard for you. I feel that you might have to let somebody go, but I think inevitably you have to do it, okay? With the Four of Wands. But I do feel like with the Four of Wands, you could reach, you could get, like, your money's coming in big lump sums, not so much as like being paid bi-weekly or something. For some of you, it's like you're getting big lumps of money, and so you got to stretch it out and be able to you know, a bargain, not bargain, what is that word? Oh goodness, I'm having a frozen an old person's moment, guys. Sorry. Like, you got to really expand your money, use it wisely. There you go. So definitely, I do feel like some of you are gonna get like a big lump of money, okay? And then, so also you could be with the Four of Wands, you could definitely be successful as far as communications. You could be maybe teaching or some kind of public exchange, dealing with people, okay? Let's see, that's about all I see with that one. And then with the Chariot, what I see here, it's perhaps you're gonna get some kind of surprise as far as something that will help you either finish a project or maybe revamp a project, okay? For some of you, maybe you're thinking about writing a book, or like writing a screenplay or something like this. I do feel that if you're stuck on a presentation or maybe a book or something that you've come like at a deadlock, you what spirit is telling you is like take a new idea and then take a new action towards an old idea. In other words, revamp it. They're saying revamp it, like freshen it up a little bit, like remodel it. Revamp it is what they're saying. Let's see. I also see here that some of you are getting pulled into like media arts or filming, motion pictures, something like screenplays. Like I see you guys writing. You guys are like writers and very creative, perhaps broadcasting. So let's see here. You could also like whatever you've been having that has been difficult in your workplace, by you really having that perseverance, it's like you will prevail. Like everything will start being successful for you. Okay. And then finally with the King of Pentacles, what this is telling you is that perhaps maybe I feel like a lot of you guys want to write. Maybe you're being pulled to writing or perhaps directing. If you're wanting a new career, because I feel like you guys really want to branch off to something new. Maybe you guys are in school. Some of your energies that I'm getting are you guys that are in school. You could be getting a pull to perhaps directing or lecturing or something to do with fashion merchandising, art, motion pictures, radio, broadcasting, stuff like that. So I feel like you need to focus on communication because you guys really speak up well. So there's a lot of expansion as far as media arts. And definitely with this King of Pentacles, it's like it's right above you. You guys want money. You want recognition. And I feel like this is going to happen for some of you that are in working for a big corporation. Something's going to happen for you guys that you're finally going to get noticed by the bigwigs, like the big people up in the company and higher management. Something's going to come in for you where they just take notice of you. And that's really going to perhaps create like a promotion for you and give you more what I see is it's you expanding. Perhaps you're expanding in your career. For some of you that work for big corporations, okay? And I do feel that for some of you, if you're looking for something new, you really need to network, because I feel that when you're out there networking, you're going to meet an influential person that will help you just succeed and go forward, okay? So they're pretty much telling you, because I do feel like for some of you, you feel disconnected because you feel like you want to move, but you just don't know which way to go. And so you may be feeling where, you're not interested in your work right now. I do see like some of you are just bogged down with paper. So this could be where you're getting that kind of, that urge to walk away and move into a new meaningful career or job, okay? So if that's the pull you're getting, this is definitely the Chariot and the Empress are telling you you're going to be successful in that, in a new direction. If you do go in a new direction, don't hold yourself back, okay? What I can see as far as for your best action, maintain like a mental and clear emotional balance, and keep just keep like working at it, okay? Because things will eventually resolve for you and you will be successful. But for some of you, I feel like maybe it's time for a vacation. Maybe it's time for a little bit of R&R and taking a break, okay, for some of you. And I do feel, you know, you're coming about that point where it's summer and it's vacation time. So maybe you're getting antsy because you're wanting to get away. I do feel like you guys been bombarded with a lot of projects at your work. Okay, so I do hope like this helps you. You know, I gave you some, I do feel like you guys want some new kind of changes as far as careers. And it definitely goes with what your energy is portraying right now, as far as the careers that I listed. If you want to change new careers or perhaps take that, you know, job training program or something like this. So thank you so much. I hope you like this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for sharing time with me. Have a great day.